Hi, this is a Chippie education program brought to you by Behringer-Crawford Museum.
Today we're going to make some leaf ghosts. So go out and collect some leaves. And we're going to turn them into ghosts. But make sure they aren't the crunchy ones. Those won't work too well.
Let's make a cute little ghost leaf.
For our craft with the making ghosts leaves, you're going to need your autumn leaves. Any ones will do. Just pick them up off the ground. Any variety, any color. But like I said, you don't want to use the ones that are crunchy because if you try to paint those, they're going to break apart. So we want ones that are somewhat freshly fallen off the tree. And you can use tempera paint, which is just poster paint, or you can use acrylic paint. This will stay longer, but it won't wash out if it gets in your clothes. The regular tempera or poster paint is good for little hands, but it may flake off after a while. And you want it to be white for a ghost. So I'm going to pour a little bit of each in my bowl here. I love recycling bowls that you get meals in for the microwave. Wash them out, stick them in the dishwasher, and they're good to go for crafts and other activities. So I'll put a little bit of each so you can see what they look like, maybe. There we go. All right. Now, what you want to do is take your leaf, and they can, like I said, they can be any shape or size. And I'm going to take this one here, and I'm going to take my tempera paint, which is the poster paint, and I'm going to paint that on there. So there you can see what that looks like. Now the one problem with tempera paint, as I mentioned, once it dries on here, if it's really thick in places, they may tend to flake off. But sometimes little ones don't care. And now I'm going to try and show you what will happen with the acrylic. I love these leaves. They're from our ginkgo. If you put it this way, it looks just like a ghost flying. And you want to make sure you have something underneath the paint. Have them on a paper towel like this, or a paper plate, or have a drop cloth down that you don't care that they get paint on. Now with the acrylic paint, once it dries, you can give it another coat or two if you want it to be completely opaque. Now, some websites that I saw with this craft, they take a maple leaf like this, but they'll take a scissors and they'll cut the top part off so it's more rounded. Other ones leave it pointed, so that's completely up to you. But you want to make sure you have several of these, because wouldn't this be so cute to make a bunch of these, and then maybe cut a little hole in it, put a string, and hang them in your trees. Ghost leaves hanging in the trees. So we'll let these dry, and then we'll come back, and all we're going to do is use a Sharpie marker to put some eyes and face on it. Now that my leaves are dry, I'm going to give them ghost faces. So this one I would like this, so I'm going to turn it this way. Put some eyes on it, just like that. And this one I cut off the top of it to show you what it looks like if it's rounded. You can give them a mouth too if you want. Just make sure they're dry wherever you're marking. These are still a little wet in places, so I'm trying to be a little careful. Now, what you can also do is if you have a hole puncher or just a scissors, just poke a little hole, make sure it's not right on the edge, and take some string, put it through the hole, and then very carefully tie a knot because you don't want to pull on that hole in the leaf. And then you can hang these inside or out. And have a cute little family of ghosts.
Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 1 o'clock as our countdown continues.